Kia ora team, I'm Coach Ray. I'm a triathlon and marathon running coach who specialises in coaching beginner and recreational athletes to achieve their sporting as well as their health and fitness goals. In today's short video, I'm going to take you through week 5 of my 12-week beginner half marathon training plan. Now, this plan is for anyone who's wanting to finish a half marathon, with the goal of completing it. You need to be able to run comfortably for 60 minutes non-stop, and you need to be normally running 3 to 4 times a week. Although this plan has 3 run sessions each week. Now, if you can't already run for 30 minutes non-stop, I've got a training plan option for you at the end of this workout, at this end of the video. If you're comfortably running between 30 and 60 minutes, I've got an option for you as well. And if you like going to the gym and supplementing your training, I've got the perfect training plan to help build your running strength in the gym as well. So keep an eye out for them at the end of the video. Now, the main points for this week's program: we're continuing to build strength. We're progressing the hill rep sessions that we started in week 4. We're continuing to build endurance because that's the key part of any half marathon training plan, is to build and maintain that endurance. We're doing that through longer durations and consistent training. This week's workouts, the key run sessions, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, as they have been the whole program long. Tuesday's session is 4 by 4 minutes hill reps. Starting off with a warm up. We're into those level 5 hill reps. Once we've done all 4 reps, we complete the cool down. I'll give you full details of those workouts shortly. Thursday's session is a 50-minute stride out run. So once we've done our warm up, 20 minutes, we're into 10 by 15 seconds of those stride outs at level 5, 45 seconds at level 1, cool down, and we're on to our stretching. And I'll give you full details of those workouts shortly. And then Sunday's long run, an hour 40 at level 2, although there are some stride outs in there, but I'll explain them when I cover that workout in detail. Now, all those run, or not all of them, the stride out sessions not available on the treadmill using the Velocity platform, but the hill reps and the long run both are, as well as Friday's stretching session. Now, the stretching session is designed to help with your recovery, help maintain you injury free, and just so you can get the most, maintain that range of motion so you can stay relaxed. You've got that good running technique. Now, on the Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, there is an optional strength session. So that's where the Run Strong training plan that I'll talk about at the end of the video comes into play. Let's have a look at the hill rep session. So it's very similar to last week's hill reps, purpose of which is to build that strength of not just the running muscles, but also the ligaments, the tendons, the bones. They're all getting stronger from a session like this. We're utilizing that higher level 5 intensity, and we're sustaining that for longer than we had been previously in the stride outs. So the workout itself, start with a 10-minute warm up at level 2, running, finishing at the base of a hill. Now, the hill needs to be something that you can run up comfortably for more than 4 minutes. So look for a hill that's going to take you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, even longer minutes to run up, and we're not running to the top. We're running up it for 4 minutes at level 5. It needs to be a gradient of about 5% is what works best. Higher than that, it's too steep, but we want to be able to run it comfortably. We don't want it to be just a gentle slope either. We want to get that benefit of working against gravity. So pick a hill that you can run up. You're going to run up it at level 5 for 4 minutes. When your watch says 4 minutes, turn around, jog back down to the bottom. Now, I don't care if it takes you 3.5 minutes to jog down, 5 minutes to jog down. Just relax jogging, get to the bottom, reasonably recovered. When you get back to the start point, turn around, run straight back up for 4 minutes at level 5 again. Keep doing that until you've done all 4 reps. Once the 4th rep is done, jog down to the bottom into your 10-minute cool down at level 2 before doing some stretching. Now, if you live somewhere flat, you may need to drive somewhere to find the hill. If not, you may need to do this session on a treadmill. Now, it is available on the Velocity platform, and links for that are down below. In fact, I'll put a link for a 14-day free trial so you can make the most of Velocity with 2 weeks worth of training. Also, that 10-minute stretching at the end, this is a good opportunity to really enhance that recovery, maximize your future performance. I've got a number of stretching videos within the Velocity app as well. Choose the 10-minute post-run stretching session, or if you've got more time available, spend more time stretching. And I've got 20-minute and 30-minute stretch sessions available within Velocity as well. Now let's have a look at the stride outs. Now the stride out session is mainly aerobic running with a mix of some higher intensity efforts in there. It gives you that exposure to those higher intensity efforts with maximal recovery. The 50-minute stride out run, start with a 20-minute warm up at level 2, then into a set of 10 repetitions, 15 seconds at level 5. Now level 5 for 15 seconds, it's fast, relaxed running, quick turnover of the legs. It's not a max sprint. It's not going to leave you out of breath for only 15 seconds, but we're going to have a good 45-second rest interval at level 1. Just jogging at 3-to-1 work to rest ratio is just going to help get you ready for the next repetition. We're going to repeat that until you've done all 10 reps, and then it's a 20-minute cool down at level 2. Once again, finishing with 10-minute stretching, put the focus on those running muscles, the calves, the hamstrings, the glutes, the quads. My stretching or my post-run stretching session in Velocity covers off on those 4 key muscle groups. And the last run for the week is an hour 40 long run, the purpose of which is to build your aerobic efficiency and your endurance. You're going to get better at drawing air into the lungs, absorbing the oxygen out of the air into the bloodstream, and then pumping that to the working muscles where it gets utilized, and carbon dioxide gets returned from those working muscles to the lungs, and you exhale that out. We're building your endurance, you're building your stamina, you're building also your confidence, your mental muscle. As we keep progressing these long runs, you'll start thinking, I can probably do this half marathon. And it might not be after this run, but once you've become familiar with doing your weekly long run, then that will come. So basically the workout is an hour 40 at level 2, although we are inserting 4 stride outs. They're going to be 20 seconds each. They're going to be 5 minutes apart, with the first one at the 75-minute mark, then the 80-minute mark, 85 and 90, leaving you another 10 minutes of level 2 running to recover and cool down from that last 20-second stride out. As always, finish our run workouts with those 10 minutes of stretching. Let's have a quick word on intensity. The bulk of your training for this training plan, whether we're talking about this week or the plan in general, it's going to be at level 2. Our warm-up for our hill reps, our recovery for our hill reps, our cool-down for our hill reps, our warm-up for our stride outs, our cool-down for our stride outs. 99.9% of our long run, the exception being the stride outs within the long run, is all at level 2. It's an easy pace. If you're running with a training partner, you can comfortably converse with that training partner. This week, we've also got level 5. Now, this is a very hard intensity, especially with the hill reps. Grunts and groans are going to be your indicator that you are running at that correct intensity up the hill. Now, you see the percentage of threshold pace on the right-hand side there next to level 5. I don't expect you to hold that pace uphill. Run at that effort of that pace from the flat on the uphill. You won't be able to maintain that pace. Level 5 is also utilized for the stride outs, but because we're only doing it for 15 seconds in the stride out run, 20 seconds each at the end of the long run, you're not going to be getting to the point where you're out of breath, you're grunting and groaning. It's nice, relaxed, but fast running for the stride outs. And level 1, lower than or easier than level 2, is our rest interval within the stride out run. No issues with any conversation. Very easy intensity. That pace is backed right off for those 45 seconds within the stride out run. That is a word on intensity for this week. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, if you can't run comfortably for 30 minutes yet, my Getting Started on Running training plan is a fantastic option for you. It's 4 weeks. The workouts start as jog walk sessions where you spend more time walking than jogging. Over those 4 weeks, we progress them through to spend more time jogging than you do walking. And then the final session at the end of that 4 weeks is that you will be in a position to comfortably run for 4 kilometers non-stop. The next option, if you can run for 30 minutes but not for a full 60 minutes, send me a DM on either Instagram or Facebook. Send me an email to Coach Ray at coachray.nz. I've got some options to build your fitness depending on how far out your half marathon is. If it's 16 or more weeks out, then you can probably incorporate this training plan in a few weeks' time once we've built your ability to run for those full 60 minutes first. And for those of you that enjoy going to the gym and want a strength training plan to complement your running, my Run Strong, Build Strength for Faster, More Efficient Running is the way to go. Now, for both the Getting Started on Running and the Run Strong training plans, links are in the description down below. Thanks for taking your time to watch this video. I hope your training is going well. Everything's going smoothly for you as you improve your running and start making your way into some of the more challenging sessions. Keep an eye out for them in the coming weeks. If you can take a moment to click the like button and also subscribe so you don't miss future weeks of this training plan as they are released. Up on the side there are other videos that you may find interesting to help you with your training. I'm Coach Ray. Thanks for joining me this week.